I, like, it was a quiz. So, like, I finished the, like, homework quiz thing Monday and Tuesday night this week. And then Wednesday night went to trivia, which I haven't done in, like, forever. And then last night went to this event called the Golden Button Awards. So there's this, like, I think it's like a podcast and just like a all-around media outlet thing. It's called Two Buttons Deep that operates out of, like, the Capital Region. They're, like, a pretty cool group. Now I gotta go get my laundry. And so they, like, I guess last year put on, like, a COVID awards, sort of. They did, like, their golden buttons where they, like, basically give themselves awards on, like, the content that, like, they put out, and then, like, all the people, like, vote on their favorite content from the year in different categories. So, like, there was, like, a dog of the year from, like, their upstate New York thing, and then, like, a person who won, like, fashionable person of the year, like, best outfit or something. And then there was, like, a best moment, so it was, like, one of their videos, and just, like, something funny that happened. It was, like, what people thought the best one of those were, best costume, because, like, one guy, they, like, made him dress up in costumes all the time, and he was, like, the only one in the category, so, like, he won it by default, but it was, like, which costume of his is gonna win. Just, like, silly little things like that. And they had, like, a professional photographer. It was at this movie theater called the Madison Theater in downtown Albany, and it had, like, a bar, and so there were, like, drinks beforehand, and then we, like, proceeded in for, like, the show, and there was, like, you know, like, the intro carpet, like, when you walk in. So it was just, like, a whole, like, grand experience, because they were, like, dressed up fancy like it's a real award show. But it was, like, a scoop award show. So, I don't know, that was, like, right up my alley.
You went to a competing podcast live show.
It wasn't a podcast show. It was their awards. They do more, like, news and videos and, like, Instagram.
We do news. We have a video.
We have a video?
Well, it's on YouTube. It's not video. It's just a still image. But it counts as a video, technically.
Well, I mean, like, you know what I mean. Like, they're actually screen.
We covered hard-hitting news last week, I think. Oh, no, that was 2 weeks ago. I don't remember. This is a serious show, okay?
That is true. See, this was a silly one.
Yeah.
Different. It's different.
All right.
They're all gonna get roasted for going to local events.
Do you need to go get laundry? What's going on? Do you need to do...
Well, I need to go get the laundry, but, like, I can get it in a second. I am trying
Well, we can cut to the song while you go do that. This is the Experience Podcast with me and someone else.
It's Elizabeth. I'm back. Here's...
The laundry shuffle has commenced, so we're good there.
Well, it kind of commenced. The spin cycle wasn't done.
Are you gonna leave it in there for like 12 days, like my neighbors do?
No. Wait, do you have communal laundry too?
Yeah, it's communal. Well, there's only 6 apartments, so it's communal.
Yeah, that's how this place is, because it's 4 apartments that share.
Well, one of my neighbors left their laundry in for over 3 days.
Oh my gosh. No, it's been pretty good about it, honestly. I'm really grateful for. There are definitely been a few times where I, like, I'm like, I'm gonna do laundry, and then someone else is doing laundry, and I'm like, rats. But not the worst.
Well, that has happened to me as well, but I don't know. It's the 3 days thing. Huh?
The viewers can weigh in. They listen in the comments. How do you feel about? Is yours coin operated? Like, do you have to do quarters?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So was mine. I don't like that.
You don't like that?
Communally, why are you making me get quarters?
How do you want them to do it?
I don't know. Not make me actually get quarters.
It's not fun going to the bank and asking for several rolls of quarters and that's it?
No, not quite, if I'm being honest.
It's like my favorite activity to do once every few months, just to drive 45 minutes to my closest bank.
Honestly, what ended up kind of working out, circular economy kind of thing, my landlord usually is in his office, like, he'll be in, like, on the weekends. And so I was able to just, like, text him and just hand him cash and get quarters. So that worked out for my most recent quarter acquisition. I don't know where I had this, like, sweater. Maybe I had it over there. Because I had the sweater, and I could have sworn I had it in, like, my, like, little drawer thingy, but there's not space for it in that drawer. So I guess it goes in the bin. Just me problems?
Yeah, just you problems. I don't know how to contribute to this.
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. Thinking out loud. Any new music or anything lately that you've gotten into, Daniel?
New music? I don't do music.
No? Taylor Swift, dropped her Lavender Haze music video at midnight this morning.
Oh, this morning?
Yeah, it was like midnight last night, midnight this morning, you know.
I mean, I don't pay that much attention to Taylor Swift's music video drops.
You know?
I apologize.
That's fair. I think that's more of a me thing.
Well, let's do a full breakdown of the music video.
Oh my goodness, I gotta play it now. I've only watched it through like 1.5 times. I'm like being a horrible Swiftie today.
Oh gosh, it's terrible. All right, so it's Lavender Haze, right?
Yeah, so it's Lavender Haze. So the kind of like premise that I'm getting is it's like there's like the guy. She described it as like a sultry 70s fever dream. Maybe are those the words that she used? Let me confirm this before I start spreading false information. Yeah, sultry, sleepless 70s fever dream. Apparently this is the first music video that she wrote out of the 3 music videos she's put out, so the other 2 were Bejeweled and Antihero. And if you remember, I'm sure you remember, from the original drop, Antihero was like the lead single on the album, and was the first music video that we got.
Yeah.
Daniel's like nodding like, okay, Elizabeth, great.
I remember that. That I know. That I'm aware of that. I'm aware Antihero was the lead single on Midnights.
Yes. Even though she didn't like release it before, it was the one that got the music video. So, you know. Okay, we're going into unknown territories. We're gonna hope my Wi-Fi signal holds as we walk and talk. So, basically, this Lavender Haze video it opens on her and her, like, partner for this show, like, you know, like, sleeping, and, well, he's sleeping, and she's, like, sitting, like, in the bed, being, like, sleepless midnight, because, you know, Taylor. And midnight, that's, like, the vibe. So, she's in her whole, like, sleepless thing, all that jazz. And then she's like singing like the intro part. And then like the smoke starts to like pour out from like underneath the bed, and she's like dancing around the room. The man's just sleeping through all of this. I don't really know what that part's about, like why he's just sleeping through it. But then like he's awake in other parts of the video, and they're like at like a 70s house hangout dancing, and there's like a bunch of like purple smoke everywhere, and then like there's like weird elements of, I don't even know how to describe it. There's like these elements of kind of wonder and mystery where like interesting like magic sparkle things happen. And then it kind of like goes back and forth with this like them dancing, her like not wanting like not caring about other people being around, just like the two of them being like so like into each other and all this stuff, which is kind of like the point of the music video. She kind of described it as her wanting to stay in that state of like the honeymoon period where you're just falling in love with someone and you're feeling all those emotions and like nobody else matters. You don't want it to get to the point where like the world feels like they get to weigh in. That kind of thing. So I think that like she did reflect some of that in the music video, and some of it was just like weird fever dream. Where like at the very end she like pushes like all the walls down and she's like a cloud in space with koi fish.
I'm trying to play it on my computer. We'll see if my connection holds, so I can at least somewhat contribute. I won't have the sound on, so this will be full visual.
2 minutes. I can go upstairs and play it too, and then we can like talk through it as it goes.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'll wait. Hold on. I only got like 10 seconds in, so okay, I'll
Cool.
start over, and we'll do a breakdown together. Since this is what the people want, clearly.
It's what the people are getting.
Yeah, doesn't matter if they want it. This is what they're getting.
Yeah, it's what the people, they don't know they want it. It's what they want. It's what is it? The hero we needed, not that we deserve. It's what they needed, not what they wanted.
Sure. I mean, that was a little soft.
Is it necessary? No, probably not. You gotta let me have this one. This is, I feel like, the only thing that I can talk about, just like offhand.
To great detail, yeah.
Other than that, I feel like I'm not doing that much exciting stuff, you know?
Well, I asked a number of people to come on, and no one wanted to. So keep that in mind.
Don't like me.
Well, yeah. Well, I would have asked Noah, but he doesn't want to be on with you anymore. I mean,
Oh, really?
Well, no, he just said he wants to be on with different people rather than the same, you know. Like I every time I have him on, it's like with you or with Tanner, basically. So, I don't remember who we had him on last time, John Roberts or something. And he got all giddy. So.
Anyway, I get it. I mean, like I said, I can fill space talking about Taylor Swift. But I think outside of that, I do like my little activities, and I go to work, and I don't really have that many interesting things to talk about. I'm not going to bore people with the topics of my A-course lecture.
People want to know.
I don't think they want to know about post-combustion carbon capture.
When are you done here? What was it, June? I don't remember.
A-course ends in April. So we're kind of getting into the home stretch here.
Yeah. And you've survived the winter so far.
Although, yeah, I mean, I even drove in the snow, like while it was actively snowing the other day.
I will say, I don't know if people have mentioned it, but it's been a very mild winter.
It has been very mild. And I will admit that, which is why I've been
outside of like Buffalo, New York has been spared pretty nicely.
Yeah. Skinny City really has not been challenging in that aspect. I mean, we got like 5 inches of snow. And
We're right for our listeners. Elizabeth is trying to see how far away from the microphone she can get to where you can still hear her.
We got 5 inches of snow. I'm back. I had to go get my drying rack. I'll narrate for the people. And I had to drive into work Monday morning, but my parking lot hadn't been plowed yet. And I live at the bottom of a hill.
Yeah.
I was struggling to get out of the parking lot because I had my momentum, things were going well, but a semi came barreling down the road and I had to come to a complete stop on the hill, and things were not good after that.
Do you have all-wheel drive?
No, I don't.
Oh boy.
I drive a front-wheel drive sedan.
Yeah.
So it
could be rough.
It was not the vibe.
I was gonna say, with my all-wheel drive, I never have a problem going.
Yeah. All-wheel
stopping.
drive, no tires is what you need to survive up here.
Well, I don't even have snow tires.
Yeah, really, it's all-wheel drive, but I don't have it, so I'm struggling. I don't think my roommate does either. Honestly, I don't know. She has a Prius, so unsure.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it doesn't snow that much. Or at least it hasn't snowed that much this year. And you kind of get used to it once you do it, once you drive in it a few times.
Yeah. I've really gotten to the point where I'm, getting comfortable with it, so that is all good, that aspect. But, I mean, I can work from home with this routine.
Oh, well.
So I don't have to drive in it if it's, not good.
Well, we don't all have that privilege. So. We don't have these.
I know exactly what I did. When I selected my rotation, I knew what I was doing.
We don't have these nice cushy jobs where you stay at home when you don't feel like going to work.
Okay, that's not what that means. Hey Siri, set a 30-minute timer.
Okay, well, now, yeah.
I still have to work. I have lots to do already. I can do it from home. No longer having to go into an lab or anything.
Alright, are we ready to do the video?
Yeah, let me get it on my phone. I guess I could do it on my computer. I'll do it on my phone. Give me a midnight.
So I'll read the description here. Oh, there's nothing to read.
Okay. I'm gonna turn
Written
off
by
my phone so
Zoe. What is Zoe Kravitz doing writing for Taylor Swift?
Oh yeah, is she on this one? I knew she was on one of them.
She's on this one.
Funny. Alright. I'm at 1 second. Let me know when.
What do you want? Do you want a countdown?
Yeah, I want a countdown.
Alright, how do you want the countdown?
3, 2, 1, go on the syllable after 1.
Okay, you sure you don't want to start at 30 seconds?
Yes.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
Alright. Feet, midnight. Taylor's laying in bed. Mastermind vinyl. Mind you that that's one of the tracks on the album.
Okay, that's a good Easter egg, yeah. Okay, she's waking up.
But now she's awake in the middle of the night.
I think I said written. I guess she wrote the music video.
Yeah, she wrote the music video.
Okay, yeah.
And directed it.
It's got a little cloud over her.
Cloud. See, that's what I'm unsure about. Because I was well, I thought the vibe was wanting to stay in the Lavender Haze. See, what I said, the magic, the space magic?
Yeah. Okay.
It was more wanting to stay in the Lavender Haze with him, but the beginning of it was kind of giving me the vibes of sad, not happy relationship. I don't know. Maybe it's just midnight anxiety about not being in this Lavender Haze, which she's currently dancing in.
Now, is this a coat that she's wearing?
Yeah. Giant, big, furry purple coat while watching the news.
Lavender coat.
Lavender coat while blowing smoke.
Get it, 'cause watching the weather forecast with the same guy. Oh, I got that. Figure that out.
Weather guy?
Huh? Yeah, the weather guy's the same guy as the guy who's in bed.
Oh, okay. I actually didn't know.
I catch things like that. Okay, it wasn't real.
See the space koi fish.
Space koi. Are you sure that's space? Oh no, it is space.
It looks
Now
like
she's in the pool. Oh no, now she's back in the pool.
lavender bath. Between the lavender bath and the shag rug lavender field, where I think the shag rug's supposed to kind of like represent moss, grass, lawn type deal.
Yeah. Is this a 80s party that she's at now?
70s.
70s? Oh.
Yeah,
midnight.
Like at the party, but like they're only paying attention to each other. That I think is more the message that she's trying to spread through this music video.
Yeah, what do you think really the message?
They're so infatuated with each other. That's like how she wants it to be. Not worried about other people. But also like, do you want to be those people at the party that are just like gross and couple in the corner? No. Nobody likes that.
Yeah, then what's the point of going to the party?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask Taylor.
Did she film all this in like a house? One house?
Actually, I don't know. I do not know much information about this music video at all. See? Space koi fish.
And the koi fish are back.
Yeah, so she's like in the cloud because she pushed all the walls over, and now she's in the space koi fish and she disappears into the cloud, which I'm assuming is going to be the lavender haze.
What do the koi fish mean?
I don't know.
Okay, well, let me look at the lyrics here. Elizabeth. She says a naughty word.
Taylor Swift was like, I'm a bad bee now, and I can say expletives, and she ran with it. Who might have told her no?
She said that.
No, she didn't actually say that. That's just how I'm narrating her.
Yeah, I don't see anything about koi fish, so...
Yeah, koi fish are not mentioned in the lyrics. I could post that one. It's creative license, you know? All artists have to, like, take that, their art, and that's just kind of the direction she chose to go with it. I mean, I think it works. Actually, I think the most interesting part to me was that I had a friend in high school who was in, like, the AP art program, and one of her art pieces that she entered in, like, an art show was, like, koi fish painted on, like, a map of the earth with, like, space in it also. I wonder if I could find it. Because it was a really cool photo, and the music video really reminded me of that. She, like, won an award for it, too. At the art show.
I'm trying to see if there's anything here in the comments. I mean, this person. This comment is from someone who... never mind. Alright, well, that's the breakdown of Lavender Haze music video. Number 1 on trending for music.
Yeah. Right here.
So,
let me turn on my camera. Even though the viewers can't see. Look at this art piece. Space plant koi fish.
I see.
That's all I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what else to say about it. I really have been struggling to come up with a reason And there probably is just not one, but
Is this what you do all day? Just think about her music videos and
no.
friends from high school's art
I worked all day.
from home?
No, I worked from my desk in the office. I made
Hmm.
friends. Actually, I made friends with one of the ladies, who's not on my team, but like sits relatively close to me in the office. And so that was kind of cool. She was really nice.
How long have you been sitting close to them?
I got to this desk on the 9th of
It's
January.
been a couple weeks.
Like,
I think
I've passed by her, but like never like walked by her when she's like not like on a call or anything. Her desk is like kind of out of like the off like the regular path. I sit kind of like in the middle of the office. There's like cubes in the middle between kind of like two aisles that run down the side. That's where I sit. She sits in like one of the side cubes on the other side of the aisle. But I ran into her when I was going to the water cooler with my water bottle. So we started chatting.
you had a literal water cooler chat.
And then I think we're gonna go to the gym together on Monday.
Wow. Things have expedited pretty quickly.
Yeah, well, basically she was telling me that like our team can like do like join the gym or whatever. And so she was saying that she and like another friend go to the gym, they try to go. And so she was like, you and the intern on my team, his name is Emma, she's like, you guys should come too. That was really good. And then she like emailed a bunch of people so that we could get signed up properly through our team.
I think we get a discount. Something. I had to look at that.
Yeah, the gym I think there's a gym in Greenville that you can join at a discount through GE, and there's also like a little gym on GE campus. But this gym up here is the one that's like on the GE campus.
So you're going after work?
They do classes during lunch, so I'm probably gonna go to that one. Alright.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, so it's kickboxing on Monday, and then there's 2 classes on Tuesday, but one of them's when I still have lecture. I don't remember what Wednesday is. And then Friday is like a stretching kind of like yoga class, I think, so I might do that one too. I don't know, I'm feeling very lethargic today.
Lethargic. Just because of the cleaning?
No, because I drank a bunch of coffee this morning, which you know I should never do. And then I got super wired, and now I'm crashing.
I thought you were trying to get off coffee.
That's the thing, is that I went off coffee, and I only do it as like a little Friday treat when I get Dunkin' Donuts. And now it affects me a lot more.
Well, then maybe you have to stop altogether.
Yeah, well, maybe I do, but maybe I don't want to give up my Dunkin'. It's Dunky Friday. It's tradition.
Who said that?
Me! I did!
It's a personal tradition.
I made this tradition for myself, and I'm not giving it up.
I didn't know this was one of your core values.
Oh, and then I didn't even tell you. Ever since I moved,
exactly.
my ZZ plant has started to do better again, and I think the little plant that you got me is doing better.
Oh, was it struggling?
It was struggling for a little bit. Well, I mean, you know, I had like those couple of like leaves that were like weird. I also still just like don't even know what to do because it like makes like little flowers at the base, and I don't know if I'm supposed to like let those live or kill them or I don't know.
Well, I know how to pick them. Just terrible plants.
Well, it's like the plant itself grows those tiny flowers, and so I don't know if the tiny flowers are like a
Yeah.
product of like, if I like kill them, that it'll grow taller, or if it just grows them only at the bottom. I don't know. I should just read more about the plant. I just haven't. I think they get better.
Too lazy to care.
Oh my gosh. Obviously I haven't killed it yet, so I do care.
Next time, I won't bring you a plant. I'll bring you a whole tree, actually. No, I'm doubling down.
Good. I want a tree.
Yeah, bring you an indoor tree.
Yeah, bring me an indoor fiddle leaf fig. Is that like the normal indoor tree? I don't know much about indoor trees.
I don't know. Let's see, indoor. Let's see what's.
Alright, I need you to hold time for a second, because somebody is here, but she hasn't shown up yet, so I need to call her and make sure she's not lost in my complex.
Alright, I'll stall by, it's already gone. So I'm looking at top 20 best indoor trees for a happier home. It says the power of greenery is real.
Wait, I hear noises.
Oh, thank goodness I got out of that one.
So you could still...
number...
We are. Perfect. Okay.
Alright, well, then I'll keep talking.
I mean, you still could read about the trees. I don't...
Yep, alright, so number one is fiddle leaf fig. So, there you go. Uber trendy. Maybe that'll be too trendy. It says bright indirect light. I don't know what kind of lighting you have there. This one.
Okay, actually, I do have a question about that. Bright indirect light.
I'm just reading the thing.
No, but doesn't that just feel kind of contradictory?
It says near an east-facing window.
Oh, that's very particular. Oh,
yeah. So there you go. This one doesn't look that big. I need something really big to give you.
Like one that's gonna be giant.
That's what I mean. Like it's got to take out like the whole place. I'll get you a dumb cane. What's that? Dumb cane. No, it's not big enough.
How do you spell that one?
Dumb cane. It's got big leaves though, so.
Dumb
also bright indirect. Weeping fig. These are some names.
Herbaceous plant of the broom family. How do you say that?
Well, this one's 6 to 8 feet. That's good. That's good height. I'm looking for something that's like, oh, there we go, up to 10 feet.
Oh, yes, I know this tree. It's like with like the waxy green stems.
What, a dumb cane?
Yeah. There's also a spotted dumb cane. Dumb cane poisonous? The leaves, if chewed, will cause copious salivation and an intense burning sensation, followed by a swelling of the lips, mouth, tongue, and throat. This
you have
difficulty in breathing and swallowing, as well as making the tongue immobile, rendering the person speechless.
You have to try it.
So I think that's why it's called dumb cane.
Because you'd have to be dumb to try it. Alright, so this one, the Majesty palm tree can grow up to 10 feet, and that's what we're looking for. Something that's taller than the ceiling, basically. No, it says it needs a lot of care.
Vaulted ceiling.
You what?
The joke's on you. What if I get a vaulted ceiling?
Do you have one right now?
No.
Well, good enough for me. Do you need to go? Who's coming over? What's going on here?
We have some people coming over at some point for a movie night. But
what are you watching? Thanks for the invite. Yeah.
I think we're gonna watch My Cousin Vinny.
Cousin Vinny.
So.
Well, I could come.
Have you seen My Cousin Vinny?
I think so. Maybe not, actually.
It's like the two boys are like driving through Alabama or somewhere in the South, and then there's like a robbery at like a store, and the car matches their car's description, so like they get put on trial for it, and Vinny is the cousin who's a lawyer who hasn't ever won a case or I think ever been a lawyer. And he's the one who's like sent down to like defend them to get them off so that they don't have to go to jail for I think it was like someone either got shot, maybe someone died in the robbery, I don't remember. So it's like Vinny. It's about the lawyer.
I see.
It's very funny.
Okay, so I should be able to be there in a couple hours.
Alright. Well, if you make it tomorrow morning before 11, there's the soup stroll.
I have to work tomorrow night, but
Oh.
I didn't have to. Actually, you know what? This definitely would have been an easy weekend for me. But, well, anyway, it's too late now. I wasn't invited. You know, I'll take that personally. It's okay.
We're gonna end the podcast on a sour note.
I'm just gonna go cry. So.
Are you gonna go see Everything Everywhere All at Once now that it's back in some theaters?
It's not in theaters near me. It was never in a theater near me.
I need to look it up and see if it's going to be anywhere nearby me because I want to go see it in theaters.
I guess it's in Syracuse. I think, but I own it on. Yeah, I bought it.
Then you can just watch it.
Yeah, so I can just watch it.
What did you buy it on?
YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, very nice. YouTube.
Okay. I was debating on if I wanted to buy it or see it in theaters or both. So I feel like the theatrical experience of it's like I want that for my first time watching it because I still haven't seen it because it went out of theaters before I could go see it because I'm bad at planning things.
Well, if I had been invited this weekend, we could have seen it. I could have just logged in and then. Yeah. But.
Oh my goodness!
So. No, I bought it a while ago. I think like last summer. I think that's all it was available on. It wasn't available. I think it's still not available to stream. It's definitely a good one to watch in theaters, but I'm not sure. I don't want to see. It's pretty good not in theaters, though.
Okay.
If you don't get a chance. But I'm sure it'll be available.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's not going to go to streaming until, especially because it's up for so many awards. There's no way it goes to streaming until after that.
It says it's on Paramount Plus right now.
Oh, well, never mind.
It looks like it's playing in Schenectady.
Yeah, so I'll just go.
You can just go see it any day, 7 or 9:50. I'm letting our listeners know where you'll be. At what time?
Oh no.
Well, this podcast doesn't come out for another week and a half, so.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
You've already seen it by then. All right, well, I'll let you get to it.
All right.
I have to go cry, so.
A hearty, what's up, gang?
Is that it? All right.
That's it.